Red Birch coming in, Misfire Arrow to complete the lineup, the 1,000 meter mark. Misfire Arrow coming in. Just about ready to race, set, and away they go from the 1,000 meter marker. Right there in the early stages, You're My Angel on the outside, but Chatterbox in the white cap has pushed forward to take the lead now. So Chatterbox by a length from You're My Angel, who comes under a bit of a ride in second just to stay in touch. Clara Loom is third in the yellow, Misfire Arrow against the fence. Then Miss Honeybee in the blue cap is 5 lengths off the leader, half a length away to Red Birch on its inside, and 3 lengths away at the tail of the field, Royal Drumbeat. As they turn down the straight, as the rain starts to come down a little bit harder, Chatterbox is in front with 400 meters to go. Red Birch on the far side looking to run on. Clara Loom is on the near side in the yellow. Then further back in the field is Misfire Arrow, but Chatterbox is in front, clear by 2 over Red Birch and Clara Loom on the outside. Chatterbox with 100 meters to go is clear of Red Birch, and Chatterbox is going on to win it. Red Birch second, Clara Loom third, and fourth to Miss Honeybee, then Misfire Arrow, You're My Angel, and further back was Royal Drumbeat. As they're on replay, it's Chatterbox, and the white cap is in the middle of the track. Red Birch on the left-hand side, Clara Loom is on its outside in the yellow, and these three are the top 3 in the race here, and we'll go to Chatterbox. 1, 6, 2 and 5. TCO2 for race 3 is clear.
First leg of the bipod, you got the result you wanted for the bipod. For the smaller punter, you take a chance and bank a Chatterbox. Short price, won well, lots more to come. And well done to Richard Fourie, Alan Greer for the winning connections as well. I've got Godfrey, he's collecting this. It's going to Legend. What a legend you are. 1,500 Rand World Sports Betting, the sponsors of our big race this afternoon. They do this week in and week out. Much appreciated. 1,500 goes the way of Legend. Godfrey, thank you very much. Speaking about a legend, let's get the legend here in the winner's box this afternoon. Richie, good way to start the day for you in the winner's box as well. First time out, obviously the boss entered you in a listed feature. Needed the experience, was a little bit slow away. Just that one run does make a difference, Richie, doesn't it?
Always does, especially with the youngsters. Still very green, came out really good and took the corner on the wrong legs, and I wasn't quite close to the fence at all. But the moment we straightened up, she knew exactly what's going on, and she put in a good claim and sustained the run right through. At one stage I thought, she's really taking off, but the boss just reminded me it actually started raining really hard once we straightened up. So felt good, just immature filly, but she's got a good action and a good attitude.
Yeah, just for the viewers to take note, it was all fine until you turned into the straight, and it was a hard downpour of rain as well. Richard, it's a lovely day today, a competitive day as well, so we're going to just touch on your runners briefly, where you can, like you normally do, give us the confidence.
Before I do,
yes.
Am I allowed?
Yes, you are allowed.
Are you sure?
No, you're allowed to. We're going...
I know, but according to what I read in recent times, maybe not a good idea until we've got some further clarity for my
So you want to give it a miss, rather?
Rather do that.
All right, that's fine if that's how you feel.
Thank
but
you.
It is a competitive day's racing out there, and the followers of Richard Fourie, I think they need to consider and include most of his rides and mounts this afternoon. Well done to you and to your sponsor, Ridgemont.
Thank you, yeah, and to Richmond, thank you very much. It's nice always to have a winner for them on the day. Always easier when it's early in the day and makes the day even more blossoming. So well done to the boss, well done to the guys behind the scenes, and great day's racing.
Tremendous.
Thank you.
Here we go. Let's get Alan Greer in the winner's box this afternoon. You'll be happy about this because the daughter of Canford Cliffs came to the races first time out with a little bit of, stable talk, etc. She obviously showed you from day one she's got a little bit of something else.
Stable talk, bedroom talk, all the same thing,
Yeah.
until you see it.
The one needs a pillow.
But yeah, she just, she started off the hard way in a feature race. She ran fourth in the fillies nursery, and back into juvenile or maiden juvenile company in her second run. Only improved on that, and I know we preempted the poly this week, so I thought she had a run under her belt and she'd take to the poly. She's been on the poly before, and Richard said she was still a bit at sea, but once she straightened up, she knew where she was, and it was then race over. So very well done to Devon Heifer and the whole Ridgemont team, to Ridgemont Highlands, who bred her, and Richard and nice ride.
Tremendous. You've got, obviously, Richard's riding some of them, not all of them. But, Alan, if I'm looking at the card, like I was going to chat to Richard about as well, obviously everybody wants to know the well-being of another dance for me in our feature this afternoon. Polly, concern? No concern?
No concern really, Neil. You know, we've used this track for a couple of years. She's a 3-year-old, so she's definitely been on this track. Although she hasn't raced on it, she's worked on it a couple of times through her career already when we've had all this rain and that. So I don't think Polly should be a hindrance or concern to a filly like her.
All right, and Rocky Blue in the last. Gee, I tell you what, been unlucky on a couple of occasions. For place accumulator, it starts coming up shortly as well, Al. That's got to be in the first 3, surely.
No, I'd like to think so. You know, I thought she was unlucky 2 runs ago. She was unlucky again last time out, so maybe third time a charm and she'll get home. I think she enjoys the Polly as well, and definitely a runner.
Alan, race 5, Kings Again and Cheerio Baby. Now, everybody's Richard fans out there. He's on the 5. How did this come about? Did he have the choice? What did you put on? Tell us about it, because both Nadine and I believe Kings Again is actually the one to beat.
Yeah, listen, they split the race, and so he'll end up adding in the 2. Charlie's done well on Kings Again, Richard's done well on Cheerio Baby, and it was, you know, just a quick decision. Richard, we opted to go with Cheerio Baby. Charles definitely got the good draw, and I think the filly will like the Polly. She does like the Polly, actually.
Yes, she does.
But she's got a little bit more weight to carry. But, you know, on her Kings Against last run, I think it was really good, and she was a little bit tight up the rail that day. I think they both big runners, but I'd maybe lean a little slightly towards Kings Again.
All right, Al, thanks so much. Much appreciated. It's all about transparency at the end of the day, and if you, the punter out there, and in this industry that needs to survive, we need that transparency flowing through from all quarters. And so we do say thanks to all the trainers and the jocks. Hopefully they'll continue as they have been doing for the last couple of years, because pointing in the right direction, we always said it's about the intention. As long as the intention is good, when you get it wrong, you get it wrong. But at the end of the day, the pools grow, and it's what we need for racing to survive. So Chatterbox gets it right. First leg of the bipod. Looking forward to the start of the PA, and then just after that, in race 4, will be the first leg of the Pick 6.